At least there's light, right? Okay.
Hello, happy campers.
I'm Spike.
I'm Chris.
That is Chris. Welcome to Geekin Out. It's been a really weird week, hasn't it, boys and girls?
Oof.
Needless to say, coronavirus, COVID-19, the WUHAN flu, whatever you want to call it, is driving everybody insane right now. We have seen cancellations of the SEC basketball tournament, the NCAA basketball championships, the suspension of the NBA season, suspension of Major League Baseball, all kinds of suspensions going on. WWE performing to empty arenas and stuff. So it's been a wild week, and it's going to get wilder from here. Just a couple of quick things here before we start anything else. We did a podcast a couple of weeks ago about the coronavirus, and where I explained what it was because you were worried about it. We do have a new episode of the podcast coming out, or it should be out by the time you see this. You can find it. Look for the Chore of Duty wherever you get your podcasts. It's probably there. Things to remember: this is the flu. It's just a very it's like a super flu is what I called it last time. This one's a little bit stronger. It spreads a lot more easily, but unless you are elderly or you have a suppressed immunity system, this is not something that's going to kill you. You're not going to enjoy it if you do come down and become symptomatic. But the reason for the shutdown on these things is because of just how highly contagious it is. And as far as we know, you can catch it more than once, which is unusual for a virus. Usually you catch a virus or a bacteria or any kind of disease, you get it once, your body builds immunity to it, you don't get it again. It's not working with this one. This is why you have to get a flu shot every year, because there are so many flu viruses out there. I haven't heard any studies on whether the flu virus is helping with this or not, but by and large, if you're feeling sick, stay home, which is what you should be doing anyway with the flu. Okay? Understand the flu infected, as far as I can tell, in 2019, the numbers I saw, flu infected 45 million Americans in 2019 and killed about 60,000. Okay? So this is essentially an offshoot of the Spanish flu that we get every year, year after year after year. The WUHAN flu is a new strain that came out of central China. I'm not going to say it was engineered that way, but there's no proof of that. No harping on it wouldn't do anybody any good anyway. Just be patient and hang in there. If you need toilet paper, go buy toilet paper, but don't buy 5 packs of it. You don't need 200 rolls of toilet paper, no matter how big of an a-hole you are. If you're buying 200 rolls of toilet paper at one time, because of this, you are being an a-hole. Trying to make this as, well, it's not kid-friendly, but yeah.
No, people need to know how stupid they are.
I do need to adjust this camera, though, because I am not going to be leaning over like that. Yeah, get a nice little view of my e-teats there. There we go. So, oh yes. Yes. Looking around, one thing I did want to talk about was that there are a lot of cancellations going on right now. Like I said, a lot of the sports things are canceling. Movie premieres are being pushed back even, because I believe, what was the last one that pushed back? I know the new James Bond film pushed back a little bit.
Pretty much anything that is coming out this year or is being made this year is being pushed back.
But,
Batman, There's a lot. There's a lot.
There are some other things that are happening, though, because where people are having to stay home. For the three of you who still have Disney Plus left, I think, what, two? You said 2 movies?
As far as I know of, only 2 movies is now available on Disney Plus, which everybody's trying to figure out, like, why is it already out when it was in theaters, like, what, a month ago? And the reason is because, well, pretty much Disney's doing this because, one, Disneyland is now shut down because of the virus, and there's a lot of people that is quarantined, so they figured that they tried their best to make people happy. So Frozen 2 and Rise of Skywalker, the last Star Wars movie, is supposed to be available on Disney Plus, like now.
So,
from my understandings, yeah.
I don't know. I canceled my Disney Plus subscription like the day after it renewed, so I've got it through roughly another week or so.
Yeah.
And guess what? Still not going to watch either of those films because I don't care. You got what other news things have you got? Anything heavy?
Well,
because I need to do a PSA before we close out this.
We already mentioned that everything's closing down or put on hold. The only thing I really got left, like, seriously, this is how bad it is. Looking up for us to talk about stuff, everything's closing down because of the damn virus. Literally.
You know, and here's the incredible part. 90% of that stuff sucked anyway. So what's
true.
the loss, you know?
But I mean, one thing, Tom Hanks and his wife Rita Wilson is, of course, being tested positive.
Poor old Tom Hanks has been stuck in isolation with Wilson again. Damn.
He's stuck in Australia in quarantine. He made a statement saying that everybody that is down under is taking very good care of them, that they are doing okay, and to remind everybody who's literally losing their shits out there that there's no crying in baseball. I think that's weird.
That's just saying.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I'm talking shit. Anyway, anywho. Yeah. So, have you got anything else to share coronavirus related?
No, that's
okay. PSA time, guys. Okay, now understand, everybody knows this is the coronavirus, okay? Corona Beer would like you to call it the Bud Light virus, but it's not catching on. So, but as a public service, understand that apparently, somehow, somebody, somewhere, for some reason, is offended with the name coronavirus. They think that it's detrimental to the Chinese people. It's
not
racist.
Transgender enough?
Coronavirus is considered a racist term. According to the World Health Organization, they want you to call it COVID-19. Okay, so remember, COVID-19 is the politically correct terminology for the coronavirus. So don't call the coronavirus, call it COVID-19. There are also certain other things you should not call this flu, okay? Do not call this the Wuhan virus either, okay? The people of Wuhan had no control over this coming from Wuhan, no matter how many bats they ate, okay? You are not to call this the Chinese coronavirus. That's not politically correct, okay? It's just not right. Don't call it the Kung Flu either, okay? This is...
Okay.
That's just insensitive. Don't call it the Black Pepper Death. Don't call it Chop Sick. Don't call it SRIRACHOO. Don't call it Terracotta Army. And especially don't call it the Great Whoop of China, okay? So just keep that stuff to yourself. It's known as COVID-19. Or if you really want to be scientific about it, the WUHAN flu. So that's our public service announcement. And by God, I'm taking a tax deduction for that one.
Okay, that was all good. That was funny. I like that.
Shall I go back over it again?
No,
Just real quick. Remember, don't call it the Wuhan virus, the Chinese coronavirus, the Kung Flu, the Black Pepper Death, the Chop Sick, the SRIRACHOO, the Terracotta Army, the Great Whoop of China. It is the WUHAN flu from now on. So, just so you know.
You know,
This is actually going to be a short episode for us because,
What?
ironically enough, the flu can give you the fast track sallies, but we have no crap to talk about with it. So,
What is it with the toilet paper? Come on.
knock it off the toilet paper, y'all.
I had to go and buy. Should I tell them the story about it?
Oh, go right ahead.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
coronavirus.
Okay.
Let's get all the woohoo flu stuff out.
So at the
All
end
the
of
chop sick.
at the end of the week, I always go to the store and get what I need. All right.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I go to Walmart's. Everything that I usually need, all gone. Walmart employees are in a panic because they have to keep stocking shelves, and
Oh
they
my
just
God!
keep taking
Walmart
it off.
employees having to work. Oh my goodness!
It
I know when
it
I worked
was
for
insane.
Walmart for a little while years back, never could get the stockers to stock for nothing. So maybe this will step them up a little bit. Anyway, go
So,
ahead.
anyways, I knew that there was going to be an issue with toilet paper, okay? Because I have one roll left at home. But I figured I'd go and check it out and see if I can find something. Well, I did. All the toilet paper was gone, but there was 2 paper towels. 2 different types, different Charmin or something like that, I don't know. 2 different kinds. And there was a woman just standing there staring at them. And I just told her, so which one you want? She got a chuckle out of that one though. But anyway, that's not all. Okay. So I get to the self-checkout, of course. They ran out of bags to put your groceries in. So they had God, it was like trash can size bags that you put your put your stuff in. But that's not all. There was a line of people beside me. Now I'm paying with a credit card, which means I have to touch the screen. Well, it just so happens that I had a cough snuck up on me, and I coughed. Those people looked at me like I was. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Okay, just saying, it was funny. But you know what's even more funnier?
What's even more funny?
Mexico. Just Mexico, literally, is closing its border to let no Americans in because of the virus.
Well, now how are the drug cartels going to be able to serve any drive-throughs? Are they going to have drive-throughs at the border? How are they going to do this stuff?
I don't know. We all have to cope.
Irony. It's so sweet. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this. We're gonna wrap up this coronavirus laden episode because my God, it's making me sick. But you got any last words? We need to just sit down and have a Corona.
I need a Corona.
We all need a Corona. So until next time.
Drink.
Until next time, I'm Spike.
I'm Chris.
That was Chris. We will see you all next time on Geekin Out, which will probably be about 30 seconds from now as soon as I can finish pushing the button on this remote.